Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Well, nice to be back in the kitchen. I was gone for a few weeks. Just got a whole bunch of stuff done, and I'm back ready to cook and excited. I'm going to start out with we're having turkey noodle soup today. Today was clean my freezer, clean my refrigerator, and Thanksgiving's coming again. And you guys know that I deep fry 2 turkeys every Thanksgiving. One we eat and one we automatically pack right away. I mean, we pack the other one as well. That's just way too much turkey to eat. Here's my dark meat. Here's my white meat. This is the last of the turkey I had in my freezer. Just wanted to show you, see how beautiful it keeps in these vacuum sealed bags? I can keep this all year long and wait until almost it's time and start eating on it. Okay, so I already cut up about 2.5 cups of turkey already, but I wanted to show you. Vacuum sealer works really, really well. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Ingredients. I have 1 small white onion, which I'm going to turn my pot on. And I am going to go ahead and get a fork, a spoon, and my trusty wooden spoon. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of butter in. So you know me, I can't tell a food lie. You know, my onion has to be pureed. Otherwise, I'm not a happy camper. So I have 1 small white onion in here and 3 large cloves of garlic. So I'm just going to go ahead. Butter's already melting. And I'm going to get my wonderful garlic in and get it started to cook. Now, you guys could just saute yours and it just be a minute and you'd be fine. A few minutes. Mine's going to go fast because mine is purely pureed. So mine's going to go real fast. I do not have to keep mine cooking as long as you guys would have to. Excuse me. The beautiful garlic and onion puree got me. So mine's just going to cook in the butter for a very short time. And then what I'm going to do is be able to add my liquid. So I'm going to go ahead and add 8 cups of water. And then what I'm going to do is take 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of wonderful chicken Knorr Bullion. I love this stuff. Excuse me. If you do not want to use bouillon, you can use regular just broth. Any kind you'd like. Today we're doing a fast turkey noodle soup because I had some corn in my freezer. I'm going to use 1 cup of that. I have some carrots. I have a half a cup of carrots and a half a cup of celery. And just trying to clean my fridge and freezers out. Like I said, this is the last of my turkey. And you know, Thanksgiving's coming real fast next month, so we are going to be making 2 more turkeys. So what I'm going to do is get my turkey used up so we can start this year out or next year out fresh with fresh turkey. And like I said, it goes all year round. That vacuum sealer just helps everything stay good. No freezer burn. That's why I wanted to show you. I'm going to go ahead and get 4 more cups of water. And what I do is I always start with 8 cups. I can make more cups too because I use this broth. And even if I didn't, I always have enough broth on hand to make as much as I want. Because I don't like to boil in too much liquid. You know, my veg and everything. My turkey's already done, so my soup won't take any time at all. So I have it on 460, my New Wave cooker. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of sage. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of thyme. I'm going to use a half teaspoon of black pepper, and I'm going to use, oh, I forgot to leave my celery salt out. I'm going to use a half teaspoon of celery salt. So I have my water in. I'm going to go ahead and get my whisk out. I'm going to go ahead and put 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of chicken broth, like I said earlier. And I'm going to add more, but I'm going to just only add this amount right now because I'm trying to develop my flavors. So I have my onion, my garlic in, a tablespoon of butter, and I'm going to let everything just start cooking and marrying together. So these seasonings are going to go right into my pot. I'm going to cook it that way. Just going to boil our vegetables and everything in this wonderful, wonderful broth. And I'm going to do everything in one pot today. Like I said, it's going to be fast turkey noodle soup. And I didn't have to go anywhere and buy anything. Everything was in my freezer, my fridge, or my cupboard. So we are good to go. I have here, I have 4 cups of noodles, and they are white egg noodles. And when it's time, these will actually be just dropped into the pot. As soon as this comes to a boil, we're going to go ahead. We'll drop the heat. We're going to throw the veg in, and it'll cook for a few minutes, and we'll be good to go. So we'll be back in a few minutes as soon as this comes up. Okay, we're up to a boil now. I'm going to drop my pot to 390. I'm going to add my carrot and celery. Remember, it's just a half cup of celery and a half cup of carrot. I'm going to also go ahead and drop my corn. This is all going to come to a boil real fast, and it'll only cook for about 12 to 13 minutes, and everything will start just layering. The sweetness of the carrots, the celery is going to taste and blend, the sweetness from the corn. We got some festive colors in there. And then I'm not going to add my turkey though yet because it's already cooked. But I'm going to go ahead and let this cook for about 12-13 minutes. Like I said, this turkey noodle soup is fast. And then we're going to come back and we're going to add noodle. We're going to give it a taste, see what the flavor is. Remember, I heavily seasoned when we first started between the bouillon and my seasons, because I want to incorporate this flavor within a half an hour's time. I want to give as much flavor as I can. And remember, the garlic, the onions pureed, I feel that it gets into this liquids much faster than if I keep them whole. So we're going to let this cook about 12 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. I have already tried our veg. Our veg has got just a little al dente, which is what I want because I do not want to cook my vegetable to death. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another tablespoon of my bouillon, because I used under to start with and used more of my my sage and my thyme. You can taste the garlic and the onion in here. It's absolutely fantastic. The aroma smells just like thyme leaves, in my opinion, with a hint of sage. So I'm going to do another tablespoon of bouillon, because I don't really have too much salt in here, to be honest, not for 8 cups of water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste it right now again, because I believe you have to taste. Season. Like I said, the veg is al dente. I got the salt content in here, which is fantastic. Okay, so I have 4 cups of liquid reserved. I am going to actually throw my noodles in, and I'm going to cook my noodles now for about 10-12 minutes again. Then my pot will be pretty much done. The only thing I'm going to do is add more liquid to it and probably a little bit more bouillon at the time of the cooking process is done, because these noodles are going to take a lot of my liquid, and I want broth. I want goodness. So here we go on a boil. Let's get everything stirred in. Remember, this is fast, easy. Clean your freezer, refrigerator. Turkey noodle soup. Okay, I'm going to give another little taste of broth. We got some salt in there now. We're good. We'll be back in 12 minutes. I'm going to get the timer on. Woohoo! Welcome back. Everything is looking fantastic. I've tried everything. Everything is done, but not too overdone. I'm going to take that noodle out so I can go ahead and try it. Okay, you can see here, probably about 2 cups of my liquid has dissolved. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the 4 cups. Like I told you, I reserved. Anytime you boil, your liquid is going to dissipate. So our soup is technically done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add our turkey, because like I said, I don't want to put my turkey in there. I already know my turkey has this great flavor. It's a deep fried turkey, and then we go ahead and we take care of it right after we deep fry it on Thanksgiving Day. So now what I'm going to do is just let this sit here for a second. I'm going to try the noodle. Perfect. There was a lot of salt when I added that 1 tablespoon of salt or bouillon. But now I need to taste my broth. Everything tastes good. I lost a lot of salt by adding the 4 cups. So I'm going to try it one more time because I may have to add 1 tablespoon. Actually, for me, it's perfect. I actually taste the thyme, and I taste the black pepper. I taste garlic. I taste onion. I feel personally, from my palate, there is plenty of salt here. I'm thinking it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So what I'm doing is I'm just letting my turkey just warm up for a second here in the pot. That's all it really needs. So I always say I start with 8 cups of water. And then I always take 4 cups because I know when I'm boiling, and what I'm trying to do is achieve a better, deeper flavor. That's why I put all my seasonings in, and I just boil with my vegetables so that when I take a bite of the vegetables, everything has lots of season. So we are actually going to go ahead and plate this. I feel it needs nothing else. And remember, that's just how I feel. Remember, make it the way you want. We're just taking recipes from each other, and we're getting great ideas, and then we're adding what vegetables we like. We love corn, we love carrots, we love celery, so that's what we're going to do. So let's try this. I'm going to go ahead, plate it. It looks beautiful, smells delicious. And guess what? I cleaned out my freezer, my fridge. I'm ready. And we always buy 2 turkeys so that we can get through the whole year. And we get a great price for them. Most of the time we're so blessed because, you know, if you go to some stores and, you know, you buy your regular groceries, and our store actually does that. So we love it. You get your turkeys basically for free. So that's fantastic. So what we're going to do is we are going to give this a try. Wow, this looks fantastic. We got all our veg in there. And I've tried everything already. That's going to be one too many noodles, though. The celery is perfect. Perfect. The celery still has just the slightest little bite to it, which is fantastic. Nothing is overcooked. Remember, time your vegetables. Give your vegetables no more than 10 or 12 minutes to cook, because when you go to throw your noodles in, it has another 10, 12 minutes, because these noodles, egg noodles, take about 12 minutes to cook. They're not mushy. They're still firm. That's what you want. So nothing is overcooked. So if you like the content, if you would please like, share, and subscribe, I'd be most grateful. And thanks everybody for supporting me while I was out for about in here. I appreciate you all very much. I hope you all have a blessed week, and try some turkey noodle soup.